Hi there, teacher fam. It's Marilyn Brown from Teach Marilyn Be Style, and I am coming to you with a very quick and versatile extension/reward that you can use for your online classes. It's tic-tac-toe. Okay, I know what you're thinking, like tic-tac-toe is not really an extension. Well, it is if you use it this way. So get your whiteboards ready, and let's talk about how this simple game can be used with your lower, intermediate, and upper level students. Now, I have an intermediate student. She's actually level 2, but she's advanced for where she's at. Who flew through the material this morning. We were like at minute 19 and finishing the last content slide. So I'm like, all right, I've got 6 minutes left in this class. I have to figure out what I'm doing. So I went to the goodbye song, and in that particular goodbye song, there are some present progressive verbs. So, sentences like I am sleeping or he is reading. Present progressive verbs, the verb plus ing. So it's happening right now. So while she was singing the goodbye song, I said, we are going to play a game, but you sing. So she was singing the goodbye song, and while she was doing that, I started writing all of the verbs from the song onto my whiteboard. So I took all of the present progressive words from that goodbye song. I also added singing because there's actually only 7. And then I also put the word together because that's a word I want her to practice. So instead of just reading each of the words to find our spot, which we've done before, and that's totally awesome to do it that way, I actually had her create a sentence for each word because we had a while before the end of class. And I really wanted her to practice what we had done earlier in the lesson. We used the present progressive, the ing word for eating, and practiced, he is eating, I am eating. And so I held this up and said, which word do you want? And the first one she chose was the new one, singing. So I taught her how to pronounce this word properly. And then I asked her, who is singing? And I held up both of my whiteboards, and she was able to say, he is singing. So then I just simply erased the word, and with my whiteboard marker, I would write her initial. And then when it was my turn, she still had to make the sentence. So I said, okay, I will choose this one. What is this word? And she said, eating. And I said, who is eating? Make a sentence. We are eating. Great sentence. Okay, and then I would put an M for Marilyn. And she won. Obviously, this is a little bit more advanced than you would do with one of your beginner students. So let me just show you one of the ways that I use this with beginner students. So another version of this is to use words in a word family. And this is really great practice for your students to extend beyond what's on the screen and then just be able to practice pronouncing these properly with a short A sound. But if they need to simplify it even further, you could just use numbers. So obviously, if you have the numbers written out in order, this is great for a really beginner student. They are going to want to practice their numbers in English, so just have them choose a number and then write their letter in that spot. You can always mix up your numbers if they're a little bit more advanced and you want to actually make sure they know the names of each number, then this is a great extension activity. And you can use extension activities as rewards in your classes. I've done both, and I actually find it to be more successful when I use it as a reward. So about every 5 minutes, I have my student take a turn, and then I also take a turn and then award them a star. I really hope this helps you to extend in your classes. Please let me know how you have used tic-tac-toe as an extension/reward in your online classroom. I'm really curious to know, what vocabulary or word families have you done this with? Do you always make them use a sentence? How do you manage your time well if the student isn't going quickly enough? So leave me a comment below. Don't forget to like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Happy teaching!